What's up, y'all? This is Rodney, and I'm back, and I just wanted to come and run my mouth for a quick second, and then I plan on going out to the drag show. I know I've been saying that every night for the last, 5 years, but tonight my intentions are to go out and support the local drag queens, the local drag performers, okay? The artistes, all right? Listen, we're going to get into some more Latto and Nicki Minaj tonight. I just listened to the audio that Latto released, the conversation that was recorded. I don't know if it was recorded on both ends or if Latto only recorded the conversation. But Latto released some audio of a conversation that she had with Nicki Minaj. So I'll give my little 2 cents on that. Um, but before we get into that, girl, Meg The Stallion. Meg The Stallion's LA home was ransacked by a pair of thieves who made their way into her bedroom, taking hundreds of thousands in goods. So, Meg The Stallion's LA home was recently robbed. Law enforcement advised two male suspects were wearing hoodies and gloves, smashed a glass door at the back of the home to gain access. From there, they immediately went into the primary bedroom. The sources claim that the suspects took an estimated $300,000 to $400,000 in jewelry, cash, and electronics from inside the home. Fortunately, Meg was not home when the crime occurred. Girl, can I say something? And I've been saying this for the longest. I need to know, girl. Let me just, girl. I need to know what type of security system do y'all be having? Cause from Dorette getting her house broken into allegedly, cause it's still a question mark. For the girls who don't know, I'm talking about Dorit from Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. Dorit got her house broken into. Megan Thee Stallion has gotten her house broken into. Girl, we've heard about celebrities getting their homes broken into, and I always wonder, what type of security system do y'all have where these people can even make it, girl, can even make it on your sidewalk, girl, nonetheless inside your house? You see what I'm trying to say? Like, I would assume that the bigger the celebrity, the more protection you would probably have. Like, I would hate to think that it's just that easy to walk, you know, girl, into Beyonce's backyard. Girl, or Kim's backyard. So I'm just like, okay, I get that some people may feel a little comfortable depending on the neighborhood they live in. Like, again, I'll use Dorit as an example. Dorit is just a housewife. Outside of the housewife world, I could see some of these, housewives thinking like, girl, ain't nobody worried about me, girl. Kind of like Candy when somebody, remember some guy like jumped the gate or something like that, or tried to knock on her door. I think they probably have security at the. I don't know, girl. So and then Kenya mentioned, like, I guess Cardi B, I guess, lives up the street from Kenya. I don't know, and she was saying how Cardi B has like 24-hour, like a 24-hour cop at her home, and Candy was like 24 hours. Who paying for Candy cheap? Girl. So I can understand why Candy could probably think like, girl, ain't nobody worried about me. I'm a star. Girl, she said I'm working. But on the other hand, for Candy to say she worldwide, you would think that she would have security at her home. You can have it both ways, Candy. I know I'm all over the place, but y'all get what I'm trying to say. Candy, you can't be worldwide and also, girl, not want to hire no security to protect your family. It don't work that way. So, I get that some people may think that they're okay. But Meg The Stallion, is a big enough star that I would think that, girl, the security that she would have at her home, no one would be able to gain access. Like, girl, how somebody walking into your backyard, busting your door open, busting your glass, getting into your house, and then leaving with $400,000 worth of stuff? Girl, if I was a celebrity like that, like, ain't nobody worried about me. Girl, I just feel. What they gonna get? Girl, this couch, these pillows, girl, this a $5.99 pillow cover from H&M. This came from Amazon, okay? Girl, ain't nothing in this apartment, okay? But if I was a big enough, if I was this big YouTuber, and people knew me, and girl, yes, I'm having security. Girl, I think y'all be having Ring cameras. And I do believe this. If you don't have a regular house, if you don't, girl, if you're not a regular person, right? Girl, you shouldn't have a regular girl security system. Like Anila on Real Housewives, no, on Married to Medicine. Anila has a 14,000 square foot home and got Ring cameras, girl, placed inside her house. Anila, how do you have a 14,000 square foot home with the same security system that, girl, most of the girls that I know have? Girl, that don't even go. And then you wonder how your 14,000 square foot home got broken into. Girl, what? I just want all the girls to do better. I want y'all to invest in your safety, invest in being secured, girl. That's all I want for the girls. That's it. Meg the Stallion and Latto. So the audio was released. Well, the audio was released. Latto released the audio. Before I play, yeah. Oh, girl, Nicki is a mess. Like, this is the thing. Nicki, I told y'all the other night, I don't have a dog in this fight. I don't keep up with the rap girls like that. I'm more of an Anita Baker, Mariah Carey, Toni Braxton, Janet Jackson, Fantasia, Jasmine Sullivan. That's my lane, okay? And the girls over there ain't fighting. You know what I'm saying? But I told y'all the other night that I thought Nicki kind of won the argument. Nicki be wrong sometimes, but Nicki be right sometimes too. I wish that Nicki was more secure in her career and what she's accomplished, and the fact that, girl, she's that girl. I'm about to say something, and I don't want anyone to take this the wrong way. You would never see Beyonce, as accomplished as Beyonce is in her career, girl, going back and forth with somebody who probably got one album under their belt. From what Nicki said, she sold 20,000 copies the first week. Girl, she got one or two hit songs. Girl, Beyonce would never. That's like some big YouTuber going back and forth with me. Like, girl, you shouldn't even be worried about me. You see what I'm saying? Like, girl, I'm over here with 20-some thousand subscribers, girl. We doing our thing. But girl, you got, girl, 5 million subscribers. Girl, why's you worried about me, girl? Girl, why is we even going back? Girl, I shouldn't even be on your radar, girl. You see what I'm saying? That's how I feel about Nicki. Like, Nicki is too accomplished. Like, for her to be throwing in Latto's face that she only sold 20,000 copies the first week, girl, I can't tell. Because the way that you're going back and forth with this girl who's not on your level, girl, you would assume that she was the way you going back and forth with her. That's what I mean by I wish Nicki was more secure in her career and what she's accomplished and knowing that she's that girl. To the point where it's like, girl, I don't have to put the girls down, right? I don't have to put the new girls down, but girl, I also don't have to go back and forth with you and engage with you online. Because, girl, at the end of the day, girl, I'm that girl. That's how I feel like again, like I use Beyonce as an example because I feel like Beyonce and Nicki are like on the same level. You know what I'm saying? Like Beyonce has, she runs, she does her thing in her lane. And the girls really can't fool Beyonce. And I wish Nicki had that same mindset. Like, girl, I'm Nicki Minaj, girl. I'm not going back and forth with none of these girls. You know what I'm saying? Let me play this audio so y'all can hear it. Girl.
I've done nothing to you. Yeah, you are. It's delusional to say that other girls are flourishing. It's 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 delusional to say that other girls are flourishing. Recognize we weren't giving the platforms that we're being given right now. And I give you props all the time in every other interview for opening the door for that to be a possibility now. I finished it, Nikki. I said for a long time it was you. Yes, in your what it No, I'm not. That's the purpose misinter. I can't even think of the word. Like just purposely trying not to understand what I'm saying. No, I know exactly what I'm saying. What I'm saying is it was you running shit for a long time. I never said that you're no longer running shit. I never said that you're no longer running shit. I said that there are other females flourishing. What is the problem with that? Okay. Well, I love you and I will, regardless, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to support you from the sidelines. I feel very, yes, from the sidelines because I can't do it publicly when someone is literally subtweeting me for no reason, purposely trying to misinterpret what I'm saying. I respect you too much to go back and forth with you. So I appreciate you for getting on the phone with me. The song lyric was recorded last year, way before any of this, and I cannot. Yeah, you said because you just said I like to say it's given though. The it's given bar was nothing. It didn't have nothing to do with you. What's not going to benefit me?
Okay. The first thing I want to say is this. When Nicki told that girl, you don't even know what you're trying to say. I said, oh, Nicki is a asshole. When Nicki told that girl, you don't even know what you're trying to say. Girl, I'm not gonna lie. When I tell you, I screamed when she said that. Nicki is funny. But I will give Latto this. Latto wasn't letting Nicki just talk to her any type of way on that phone. Okay, the next thing also is, do y'all think that Latto is wrong for releasing the audio? Okay, so listen, I know some of y'all gonna say Rodney because you just said that about Monique. Remember Monique released the audio about with Tyler Perry. I didn't think Monique was wrong. The reason why I think that Latto is kind of wrong for releasing the audio, just listen to me and listen to me good. The reason why I think that Latto was wrong for releasing the audio is versus Monique. Her career was pretty much like affected, girl. She was blacklisted allegedly, girl. Monique had been going through it. Some people will say that it was at the hands of her husband, that she wasn't receiving the work that I guess she thought that she should have received. In this situation, when you really break it down, from the clips that I heard, from the clips that I played, no one was cursing each other out. No one was calling each other out of their name. It just sounded like almost. It kind of reminded me of probably two friends getting into an argument, a misunderstanding. So I really don't see why she will release an audio. And I think also, um, I don't know how many people will want to deal with Latto knowing that she's recording conversations and releasing the conversations. I don't know if Nicki recorded the conversation too, um, but that's how I felt about that. I also feel like a part of me, and listen, I have been saying this for years, okay? I have said that I do believe, a part of me does believe that Nicki does not receive the respect that she should receive. Some people will say that this was the same thing that happened between her and Lil Kim. I'm not saying that people that you should have to bow down to people, but a part of me also believes that Nicki wants these girls to kind of like, bitch, lick her toes, girl, wash her ass, kiss her ass. A part of me does believe, because if you listen to the stuff that Nicki has said in some other audios, right, that, you know, when she said, when she met Lauryn Hill, she bowed down to Lauryn Hill's feet. Well, girl, that's what you decided to do. So I feel like because Nicki feels as though she's given some of the legends their props and she's done it a certain way, that she's owed the same thing. And I don't think that's necessarily right or true. But again, I still stand on what I said about Nicki, you know, really not receiving the respect that she does. Like, no one will stand for these new artists coming into, you know, the game disrespecting Beyonce and pulling stunts with Beyonce. But again, also, you know, I try to look at it from both sides. But then on the flip side, people could say, well, Beyonce don't move like Nicki, so that's why the girls will get at whoever's coming for Beyonce, because Beyonce, you gonna give her respect because she's not out here, you know, basically causing chaos and confusion. Um, it is what it is, you know. Again, Nicki's not always wrong. She's not always right. But for the most part, I understand what she's trying to say in this situation with Latto. I do. I do. I understand what she's trying to say. Um, I understand her point of view on, you know, some of the issues that she has. But I think the big picture for me is I wish that Nicki Minaj really started to act like Nicki Minaj. Like, girl, you have been in, girl, you were the top girl. And another thing too, I wanted to say, I do think that Nicki was purposely trying to misunderstand what Latto was saying. I don't think that Latto was trying to take a dig at Nicki, because I saw a clip online when Latto did an interview, and she was basically saying at one point Nicki was the only girl. Nicki tried to act like, girl, I wasn't. Nicki, girl, you were like the only girl. Girl, it wasn't until Remy Ma, like even at the BET Awards, it wasn't until Remy Ma came along that I think Nicki Minaj had won what, best female artist or favorite rapper, whatever, that's award at the BET Awards for how many years in a row until Remy Ma came along? Or was it Remy Ma or Meg the Stallion? I can't remember. But Nicki, girl, you were like the it girl for a very, 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 very long time. Like, the only person I will always hear about was Nicki Minaj, right? Now I hear about all these new girls. You know, we have the Cardi B, the Meg the Stallion, you know, Latto. What's a new girl? GloRilla. What's the other girl? You know, you got the City Girls. What's the one? Malibu Mitch or something like that. I don't know her name. So you have these girls that you see throughout the blogs. You see or hear their music. So Nicki, girl, you knew exactly what Latto was trying. I don't think that Latto was trying to be disrespectful. I think that Latto was just trying to say that, girl, now there's a wave of us. Before, it wasn't this wave. At one point, Nicki was the only girl who was basically, girl, like that girl. She's still that girl, but now there are other girls, you know. But I also think that Nicki feels as though, girl, like, don't, girl. Nicki also feels like, don't compare yourself to me. Remember when Naomi Campbell told one of those models, girl, don't ever compare yourself to me. You will never be me. Don't ever compare yourself to me. That's why I think Nicki is coming at from it too. Like, girl, don't ever compare yourself to me. And quiet as it's kept, as fucked up as it may sound, that might not be something you should say out loud. Nicki has every right to feel that way. She does. She does. Girl, don't ever compare yourself to me, girl. You got one album and a couple of mixtapes, maybe, and one song. Anyways, girl. Y'all know who I wanted to talk about. Speaking of GloRilla, is that her name? GloRilla? I don't know them, girl. You know, I don't know these kids' name, honey. Girl, okay. Girl, what the news that about Anita Baker? Okay. What's her name? GloRilla. Girl. GloRilla showed her appreciation for Cardi B with a new, I don't know how to say this name, basically with a new watch and some earrings. Now, this watch can be expensive. All I'm gonna say is this, girl, GloRilla, girl, I think I just saw you signing some papers. I guess she signed with YG or somebody. Girl, don't be spending your money on no Cardi. Cardi B is rich. Cardi B got a husband who got his own money. Cardi B got home. Don't be spending, girl. You just got a little bit of change the other day, girl. Don't be spending your money on no girl. The most you should have did was bought her some flowers from Publix and gave her a card. And girl, thank you, sister, so much for helping me, and thank you for hopping on my song. Girl, I'm not supposed to buy y'all hoes no watch. Girl, what? Girl, I just started making a little bit of money. You think I'm about to spend it on you? Girl, my grandmama needs some cabinets. Okay? And girl, I'm not here buying you a petite Felipe and Van Cleef earrings. Girl, no. Mm-mm. Anyways, Ginuwine passes out after holding his breath in a tank after of water while preparing for Angel's magic show. It looks like Ginuwine had a scare earlier recently as he rehearsed for a stunt for celebrity magician, what's his name, Chris Angel's magic show. In a video obtained by Daily Mail, Ginuwine could be seen submerged in water while in a glass box. At some point, he made a gesture that he was in distress and he was helped out of the box. He was asked if he was okay, to which he nodded yes. And then you could see, then he could be seen being laid out on the stage right after he appeared unconscious. Girl, that's not funny. Girl, I'm not supposed to be trying to do no stunts and shows for y'all and pass out. Girl, you know you terrified of water, girl, but you want to do it for the magic show. Girl, now you land on the side of the stage, girl, passed out. Anyways, girl, he came out and made a video and said that was filmed like a month ago. I guess it's starting to make its rounds because I guess the show is about to appear on television, but he says he's good. Ginuwine look good. I was looking at Ginuwine face. Ginuwine like I think is 52 or 53. Ginuwine looks good. I said, come on, skin. Shout out to Ginuwine. Girl, Faith Evans reportedly continues on with divorce from Stevie J months after his public apology and Mother's Day tribute. It looks like Faith Evans will be official. I don't know why this is fun. Faith, girl, I don't know why y'all be wasting y'all time. It's one thing if you wanted to just fuck Stevie J. Okay, girl, whatever, girl. You wanted some beefcake. Shout out to Jocelyn, the Puerto Rican princess. Girl, you wanted some beefcake. Okay, girl, but that's all you should have did, girl. See, y'all don't be knowing the difference between, girl, fucking and marrying people. That's y'all problem. Girl, you could smash some people, but that don't mean you're supposed to marry them. How many of y'all old asses at our big ass ages? We should know the difference between, girl, just having sex with somebody, girl, and girl actually having to deal with somebody. Okay? And Faith, she damn sure old, okay? She should definitely know better. Anyways, child. It looks like Faith Evans will be officially divorcing Stevie J. According to reports, despite the reality star issuing a public apology to Evans, she has seemingly made up her mind and will be making their divorce official. Radar Online reports that the singer has released her financial records to Stevie J, which are required steps before completing a divorce. Excuse me. The news comes after fans believe the pair reconciled with one another. If you are unaware, Stevie J previously posted a public apology and a Mother's Day tribute to the singer, girl Faith. Renee Jordan, I've hurt you, disrespected you, and humiliated. Girl, listen to this shit. Listen to this. This is what Stevie J told. This is what Stevie J told this grown. Well, let me see how old. Let's see how old. Faith Evans. Yeah, I don't know if Faith got to be in her 50s. Oh, Faith only 49. Okay, so Faith is 49. I'm assuming Stevie J is around the same age. Okay, so Stevie J is 50. Stevie J is 50. Faith Evans is 49. Stevie J told this lady, this grown ass 50-year-old woman, 49, Faith Renee Jordan, I've hurt you, disrespected you, and humiliated you in front of the world. I wish. Girl, y'all be going through a lot. I get that people go through stuff in relationships, but girl, my stuff going through a relationship is arguing over girl why you didn't take the fish out. girl, girl, we're not even arguing, girl. We're just gonna go out and get something to eat. Girl, I'm not supposed to be sitting here and letting you, girl. Girl, I wish I would let L nigga girl disrespect me. Girl, I wish I would let somebody hurt me, disrespect me, and humiliate me in front of the world. I don't know how y'all do it. I'm so serious. I don't know how y'all do it. He added, I also promise to build you up even more and to communicate. Girl, no, you not. That's the problem, girl. You shouldn't have to build me up. Girl, I shouldn't have, because the only reason why you building me up is because you done tore me down. That's the real gag of it all. You want to build her up because you tore her down. That's not good. Anyways, he also added, girl, I promise to build you up even more and to communicate daily with you. Girl, no, you not. Let me tell y'all something. If Stevie J is 50 years old, if Stevie J is still trifling at 50, Stevie J gonna forever be trifling. Anybody who gets with Stevie J, you have to realize, girl, what you're getting into. Again, Stevie J girl, I don't even know how y'all let Stevie J climb on top of y'all. But girl, if you want to just bang Stevie J, girl, bang Stevie J. But girl, you're supposed to send him on his way. Girl. Don't let him leave nothing. Not a shoestring, not chapstick, girl, nothing. Okay? Get all your shit and get out my house. And I'll call you. Don't call me. Anyways, he said, I've learned my lesson and never want to live without you because God knows I'm a better man with you and I'm asking you to find it in your heart, to forgive me and allow me to rebuild your trust. Happy Mother's Day. I love you, girl. Whatever, girl. Y'all grown. Y'all gonna do what y'all want to do anyways, child. All right, I'm gone. I'm about to try to go on here, find something, take a shower, and get to this drag show. All right, I'll talk to y'all probably tomorrow, girl. I'm gonna probably come back after the drag show and watch Love and Marriage Huntsville. Am I gonna do that tonight and get it out the way? It depends on how I feel, child. All right, I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.